let's continue. So this is the user story TS49. So you can say like another requirement comes from the client. The requirement says they don't want any duplicate records on the account object should come. Like if any record have the same email and the phone number, then another record with the same email and the phone number should not save in the system. Okay. Any question and
No.
understanding the requirement?
No.
Okay. Now I told you like you can follow the steps to implement this. If anyone have tried, can let me know. How to set up, then search matching rule, then click new rule, set the subject is account. Okay. Next rule name, then matching ready email exec, email field. We have to select email and the phone.
There is no email field in that set. We have to create.
Yeah, phone. All your stuff must be matched with exec. Make sure equal to false and activate. Okay. There is no email field I need to create on the account. Now save, save and activate. They are saying activate. Okay. Now what you have to do? Click on duplicate row. New rule, general order, prevent this. So I'm doing just copying the steps, following the step. That's it. Under matching rule, this one you have to select blocked action. Then blocked action. Where it is? Action on create. Action on create and added blocked action. Block, block. Okay. Then let me show her this message. Okay. Then simply save. So this is how we'll implement this user story. Now our work is to write the test cases and do the test. So how we can test this user story? How we can make sure this user story is working fine or not? Like the requirement is duplicate records of account object should not be saved. So how I can check? Any idea?
We'll create a new record,
Okay,
enter some values, then again we create a new record and type the same values that we entered in previous record. And if it
let's
matched,
suppose only Nikin is studying. No others are starting in this. Record at the rate gmail.com. I save the record. Now let me create another record. Record 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Email I use the same. Let's see. I'm not able to save the record because it is having the same value. Got it? How we can test this user story? We have
Yes.
implemented this user story and we have tested. But we have to test not just the one scenario, there can be many. And we have to follow the same steps. These are the steps. We have to write the test cases and each and everything. So now let's write the test cases first. So the first one, create first create record with same email and phone number. Okay, this is our first scenario. What does it mean? Let's suppose record one is this. I gave record one name, record one. Then what I did, phone, phone I gave 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Then email, record one email.com. This is what I saved for the record one. Hmm. Then what I have to do?
Yes.
Now create the record with the same details. Then we be able to make sure like we are not able to save the duplicate data. That's all. So I created the same record one at this test steps, same test steps kind of. Log into this, log into account object, click new, enter detail as per the test data. Record one should be saved. Save and record two should not be saved. Right? Understood.
Yeah.
What happens? Record one was saved and record two is not. the rows, the error. What was that error? God, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. You got this. You can't save this. We can take a screenshot. It is even showing which are the duplicates. It is showing this is the record 1, which is having this phone number. This is the same record which already exists. Okay. So result is pass. Any questions?
No.
Understood. How we have to test any user story, how we need to understand any story. This is the
Yes.
same thing which we do for each and every story.
Okay.
What else we can test?
We can add zero in front of the phone number.
We can add 0
In
where?
front of the.
Over
And
here.
yeah, yes.
Okay. So it means phone number is different and email is same,
Uh, no,
right?
like we are just finding the loopholes.
Yes.
Like how we can say.
Yeah, that is fine. But the scenario over here is, what is the scenario? When the phone number is different and the email is same.
Okay.
That is the scenario, no?
Uh,
Create record with the same email but different phone number.
no, sir. The same number, same phone number, but
But
adding
you,
zero in front.
how that can be the same? If you are
Uh,
adding one more digit or any phone number, how can that be the same?
like in the real time, the phone number will be the same. There is no problem by adding zero in front of the number. I mean to say, like the number remains the same only.
I don't think so. Are these, you are saying this and this both are same?
Yeah, for dialing the numbers, like if I dial your number to share and I added zero in front of your number, so the call will goes for you. There is no matter if I add zero or not.
Okay, let's suppose I enter this.
Yeah, then this is like completely both numbers are different. But I guess we are finding bugs in the system, like how can people
You,
not
I
loop?
don't think so. That is the this 91 if we add,
Yeah,
that is the same. Zero is uh, okay.
maybe I'm wrong, but I just thought this scenario.
Okay, you can do test it and put your comments and everything. No problem. If you think, because we need to discuss with our BA.
like we are testing just for like the person who is entering the record should not go through any like uh, sh- मतलब ऐसे I can't explain.
I think the scenario is only you need to test whether the duplicates is happening or not.
Praveen, you are not audible properly.
So we have to check whether the duplicate is happening or not. So whether the same details entering in the record. So that only you need to check. I think as per the story.
Uh, is anyone able to hear Praveen what he's trying to
Mm.
say? Abhijit Nigel.
I'm trying to say we need to follow the user story itself, whether the duplicates is happening or not. So we need to check that one only, right? Instead of everything.
Hmm. The user story does not have any information like it just says duplicate.
Tushar, like what I mean to say is we are testing for that users like in that way so that user can't find any loophole while entering the
Correct,
value.
correct, correct.
Yeah.
Understood.
So like user knows that the same number and the email doesn't take by the system. Like system is not able
Correct,
to take the same number. So
correct.
user will find the loophole for entering the same number and the email.
Yes,
So if I add zero in front of your number or anyone's number, so that doesn't matter. The phone number remains the same, and zero is stands for connecting call for interstates. Like,
yes.
uh, so that was my whole point is.
One, two, three, four, five.
Your mic is you're not audible, Tushar.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah. So let's see how many digits are there. One, two, three, four, five, six digits, seven, nine, 10. These are the
11.
10 digits. But
Yes,
zero is extra.
yes.
Phone number should take 10 digits only.
No.
Hmm. Then
Like in this field, it is taking 11 digit as well. It should take 10
it should
ideally.
take 10. Yeah.
Ideally, it
So,
is.
yeah. So let's suppose the requirement which we tested yesterday or day before yesterday for the context, client will give the same kind of requirement for this object as well. Like they will give the requirement like create the phone field, create the text field, create the website field. At that time, they will ask you to set up the number of data you can enter in this field.
Okay. So
Okay.
like digits will
Then
be restricted.
obviously, yeah. So let's suppose if you entered zero, then obviously you are not able to enter the last digit,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Yeah, but
So,
I was talking about
but
this scenario.
yeah, yeah, your scenario is correct. Let's suppose still if any of the requirements came and was already tested in the earlier user stories, you can test it and fail it.
Okay.
That's your work to maintain the software. Doesn't matter what you can think of, and you can do all the steps which are required. So not a problem. Record to should not record to should not be saved, but
Yes.
record to saved. Okay, it fails as per you. Now you can raise the defect.
Okay. Like the scenario which I made is like exist or
Your scenario is valid.
okay.
Either the phone field should take 10 digits, okay, or your scenario is valid. Like zero should not be considered. So ideally, phone field if the phone field have the 10 digits, then obviously this won't be possible, right?
Yes.
Now, third scenario. What can be the third scenario? Like, what can be other scenarios? Hmm? Any other thing we can check?
Create a phone in letters.
Hmm. Okay. And what about email? No idea.
No,
No, no. What to do in the email? If I'll create the account, should I? What I do with the email is it?
it should be same as previous.
Okay. So we have to be clearly say like phone should be this and email should be this.
Yes, but the number should be in letters, like one, ONES,
Okay.
like that.
Same email and put.
So basically, we can create four test cases, one with the same email, new phone and email, another one with the different email and phone, and one with the same email and another with the same phone number.
Hmm. We'll discuss. Record to should not be saved. Record to will be saved. I know. Okay.
Tushar, like, sorry to interrupt, but what I'm going to say in the phone field, we can enter as 0ZERO space ONE space KWO
Anything you
space
can
P.
enter with
Yeah,
the
okay,
required
okay.
information.
Yeah, so we just have to check if it's accepting the alphabets or not.
Yeah. So
Okay,
it's failed. Currently it will accept.
okay.
Okay. Now another scenario. Create record with same email and different phone number. What will happen in this case?
This will
Hmm.
accept,
Hmm.
but this is not our case. Like we are testing for the same number and email, like and is mentioned over there.
Uh, just give me a second. Let's do it again. One thing I need to tell you.
Okay.
Let's create this one. We haven't tried, but let's create this one. Record to. Let's see. It will fail. I guess we have created this record. Yeah. This
Yes.
one. Okay. Now let's try the third one. Record to and this. Record to. Will I be able to save this record?
No, I guess yes.
No. Uh, I don't know. Let's see. Yes, we are able to save the record. Yeah, we are able to save the record. Now, let's try this one where the
Shall I interrupt you,
yes,
Tushar?
yes, yeah,
In fourth scenario, like you are entering a different email, right?
no
Uh,
different phone.
okay, yeah, whatever, like vice versa. But in the user stories 49, in comment you mentioned that uh, like go down.
Hmm.
Yeah, this one. The same number, different number allowed. Same mobile, different email allowed. This one is what will be reject like same email as well as same number. So the
This
first
one can.
scenario doesn't work over there. Like
So
this is not our case, I guess so.
that is fine. So should we test it or not?
No.
So it means we are believing on the development. Our part is not to believe. Our part is the system working as per the requirement or not?
Okay,
Our
okay,
part is we need to make sure those things.
okay, okay. Sorry, sorry.
Writing, I can also write anything. There
Okay, I
is
got
someone, client said, I want this. They want this. Developer will make like this. Now our
it.
part is, tester's part is to make sure is the things working in this manner or not.
Okay. I thought we just have to check for the reject scenarios.
No, we have to check each and everything. Like whatever is written, is that working or not? Understood?
Yes.
We don't have to believe anything. We have to try and get the results, which are working, which are not working.
Okay.
Over here, let's create a record too. By that, we can think of the expectations. What is the expectation on that scenario? Understood? That
Yes.
is the requirement. From this, we need to set our expectation. What is expected in this scenario? So in this scenario, record
Record to
should be
shift
saved.
to
Should
save.
be saved.
Yes.
So this is our expectation for a requirement. That is it.
Okay.
Now let's try and see. Are we able to save the record? We are able to save the record. Now we can say it is passed. Understood?
Okay.
Now another thing, what we can test. There are many scenarios. Uh, email is different, phone is same. Okay,
Yeah.
there is another scenario. 90. Email and phone both are different. Got it? What I am saying?
Yes.
Create record different ER, different email and same. Different we can say or existing is the better word. Now over here we're using both different. Email and phone both. What else we can think of? Hmm? Any other scenario came in your mind? No scenario? No. That is what we have to make our mind. Create record with different email or anything and phone number blank. Can we do this?
Yes.
Then we have to think of what's stopping us to thinking.
Okay. Like if phone number will be blank, that kills will fail or pass.
email blank. If we don't know the expectation of any scenario, we
Uh,
need to ask BA.
okay.
But
Like
we need
user.
to test. That
Okay.
is our work.
Okay. Like I meant to say in real working, uh,
Hmm.
user story is asking for this four cases, like three allow and one is reject.
Hmm.
So putting phone number blank is not a user story as well.
Again, you are following the user story. This is the user story.
Yes.
It is saying duplicate records should not be allowed.
Okay.
Means if
Yes.
the email and the phone are same, if you read duplicate only if both email and phone are same
Yes.
with
Yes.
an existing
Exactly.
record, then it will not allow you to save. But
Yes.
whatever is left, whatever can be eh, other than this any scenario,
Okay.
we need to check what's happening in other scenario.
Okay. But like what I meant to say is like they don't want to put a email or phone number mandatory. Like
Yes.
they didn't mention anything like we required a email or we required a, if they
Have
wanted.
you tested this user story? The first user story for implementation of fields on the object. This one.
uh, yes.
So what, like, when any object creates, what are the fields we need to create? They give the requirement of the field related in this.
Yes.
Like this field should be mandatory, this field should not be mandatory, or something like that.
Yes.
Understood? Now the
Yes.
same kind of requirement they will give you for the contact object as well. Oh, sorry, account object as well. Account object
O-
will not come by own.
Okay. Okay.
They will give you the requirement. We want account object in our project, and these are the fields should display, and these should be mandatory, and these should not like the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, whatever can be the requirement for the account object, they will give you.
Okay.
So currently, just for the learning purpose, I skip the requirement for the account. But
Okay.
if they give, like if we implement, then we can make things like mandatory, non-mandatory.
Okay.
But
Okay.
doesn't matter, it's mandatory or not. In
Okay.
our scenario, we have to write the things.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
create record with phone and email blank. Create record with phone and email. Phone same, email blank. There can be plenty of scenarios around 14, 15 can be
The, yeah.
implemented.
So that is why I asked. Like
Yes,
the scenario
that is
which
our
I.
work.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That is our work. Like writing all those, thinking of all the scenarios. That is our work. Other part, you have to edit and check. Like
Okay.
even on the edit, the same thing is working or not. You should not be able to update the record as well on the edit as well, right?
Okay. But to say what
All
if
the
client don't have the requirement of mandatory email?
if they do not have, then we have to test all the scenario. Like we have to test all the scenario.
Okay.
If the
Okay.
field is not mandatory, you can then you can test the scenario as well, right? Like email, you can make it blind.
Okay. Like what I felt is the work which are like the users query which are assigned to us is just to check the duplicate. See, but
That
we are
work is
testing for the mandatory scenario. So I thought
all
this
the
is not
scenario.
our part.
It's
Okay.
not only the mandatory. It's
Okay.
all about how things are working around the users.
Okay. So if it's saved, so we should have to remark fail or pass.
we need to first think, should it be saved?
Yes.
Expectation is the first answer. Based on the expectation, we can mark anything as a pass or a fail.
Okay, 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 okay. Yes, got it.
Expectation we got from the user story by understanding it in the details.
Okay,
Okay, so whenever any once explains you the user story, like in the companies, business analyst explains the user story to the developer
mm,
and to the tester as well in the same time. We all
okay,
three are goes in the call. So
mm,
after understanding the user story, developer will start developing and
okay,
tester will start writing the test cases. Okay. So whatever questions you have, whatever the scenarios comes in your mind, you have to ask with the BA over there.
o-
So
okay,
think of the scenarios whenever any user story is discussing.
okay. And in case of this scenario, like what are the expectations?
Like, can you tell me the scenario again?
Like this scenario, duplicate, like 49 user story,
Like which
blank,
scenario?
like keeping phone number blank or email blank.
No, both are blank or anyone or blank. See, everything is
Anyone,
different.
anyone or blank.
Uh, Now think there is Tushar, there is Praveen. Okay, Praveen phone number is this. Okay, Praveen email I don't know. Oh, sorry, Praveen phone number I don't know. Praveen email is this. Okay, this is blank. This is blank. This will be your record one in the Salesforce. This will be your record two in the Salesforce. Are these two details same? Like phone and the email, and over here, phone and the email. Are this matching with each other?
No.
So, what should be the case? Should the record be saved or not? If these
Yeah,
are
it
not
should
saved,
it should say
yeah. So that's the expectation.
okay.
This is the expectation.
Yeah, okay, I
Now,
got
it
the
is
whole
getting
whole
saved
point.
or not. That is
Okay,
the actual when we
okay,
try.
okay.
Still, if you have any doubts,
No, no. Like
you
actually, we
can
are
tell me.
testing for the duplicacy only, but we are just making the scenario that keeping one of them is blank.
Yes, correct.
Okay, okay, okay.
Think of another perspective, a real time perspective. If I tell you with a real time example, we sign up somewhere, let's suppose it, or Gmail, Facebook, sign up, or anywhere else like Gmail, sign up. Everywhere I have the account. What other site? Facebook. I need to create a new account. What they're asking me like first name, last name, my date of birth, my gender, okay, some password. And you can see they are asking me either you can enter the mobile number or the email address, right?
Yes.
So let's suppose I already have the mobile number exist in some of my account in the Facebook. Will I be able to create a new account with the same number?
No.
And if I have the email used in the Facebook, will I be able to create the account for the same email?
No.
No. So what is this all about? Is it checking the duplicate phone number? This is a duplicate phone number. We should not allow to save. We should not allow to uh, create this account, right?
Yes.
So creating an account from here or creating anything from here means the same. At
Okay.
the end, the data will save in the format of this kind of format only.
Okay.
From anywhere it comes, it will save in this format only. Now, now think of this perspective. Let's suppose I use different phone number while creating the account. Now after that, I change the phone number. I was about to update the phone number later on after creating the account. Now if
Okay.
I use the same phone number which is already available in the Facebook, will I able to update?
No.
No. And same for the email, right?
Yes.
So now understand the requirement how duplicate is working. What does the duplicate mean? It is not a single record, it's the information of the customer. So if we got the customer information, like the name can be different, two customers, but their names are different, but their details are same. What does it mean? Will it be useful for me for any business?
No.
So that is why client don't want a duplicate records should not be entered in the system. In any case, in any scenario, if any record, let's suppose there are two records I created. First Tushar record, which is this detail, and I didn't put the email. Now in the second record, I entered the value in the Praveen's record. I entered the same phone number, but didn't enter the value in the email address. Are these duplicates? Should the system allow me to save the record or what?
I guess not allowed.
Not allowed. Now think of the business perspective. Is these two records if saved, are these beneficial for the business?
No. No.
No. Think for the business perspective as well. If the two records with the same details are saved, then also it doesn't make any sense for the business, right?
Yes.
So, or that can be opposite, like these two can be blank and email can be same. So again the same thing. Okay. So we have to think from client perspective. If like they are implementing this project, they are give us the requirement so that they can do their business. Like their business can be like calling to their customers, like selling the courses, selling some product, anything. Like if they got many records with the same email and the phone number, or only the same email and there is no phone number, or only the same phone number, there is no email. So does it make any sense? All
No.
these are duplicate for them, right? So that is what they don't want. So what are happening in our current system? We need to make sure by testing all of the scenarios, by writing all of the scenarios. Understood?
Yes.
Prevent duplicate records based on email. I want a system to prevent saving of duplicate records so that each record is only saved once in a system based on both their email and the phone.
Okay.
A record is considered duplicate if Both these are same. Blank is also the value. Okay.
Yes.
So that is how we have to write the test case. So there are many which I haven't completed, but this is the process. So for each and every user story, we have to test it thoroughly, not just one test cases we have done. Basic part of the user story is completed. Now let's close. No one is giving you the salary for one test case. Why they will give you 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 15 lakh, 20 lakh for just 1 minute thing.
Yes.
They want you can test it in all possible ways. Whatever you can think of, whatever you can think of from the business client perspective, think from each and every perspective, client perspective, and whatever is written in the user story. There can be the chances, you can say like, I don't think so. This the client has given the requirement properly, or there can be something miss because like client, like if the two records are saving, let's suppose if the blanks are saving and the phone numbers are same, I don't think so it's beneficial for the client, although it's not mentioned anywhere, but I think so this should not be the case. Okay, even sometimes written requirements can be wrong based on your scenario sometimes. Okay, but when it happens, when you try to think of many scenarios, and in that case sometimes a requirement will change based on you, this requirement.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll share this test case with you all. Now let's move on to the another user story, which is a kind of a same user story. 50, but bit more complex. So another user story on the account object. They want, now client thought ki client has given the requirement 49 first. Then after some time, maybe after a few months, they told, I want this requirement. I want an announcement on my requirement. I don't. So the what is the new requirement? New is duplicate account should not be created or edited based on email, website, and phone. This time they considered website as well. Understood? Now, if you go
Yes.
in the detail, I want a system to identify and block duplicate records based on account, email, website, or phone. Okay. If any of the three fields match, any of the three, this, then record should not be saved and a proper error message should display. An account with the same account, email, website, or phone number already exists. So the implementation is the same, which is in the TS49. It just we need to add one more field, website. Okay, but got the understanding what the requirement is now. Any questions? You have to write the test cases for these, and if possible, you can implement this user story. After implementing 49, you just need to add one more field called website. Then you can, then it's done. Any questions in this?
No.
No. Like how we create in Salesforce.
The same way, 49 we tried. We create the matching rule like this steps we follow. Over here we use only email and phone. Now we have to use email, phone, and website. Three fields
Okay.
altogether. That's
But
it.
uh, there is and in 49 scenario and or in 50 scenario.
Correct. Means you are understanding the things in detail. That is what I want. Now, in the duplicate rule, just added the duplicate rule. Like, sorry, not duplicate rule. What matching rule does? What you can do? Click on add filter logic. First field name is, let's suppose this one. Second field name is something else. Put the logic in this manner. One, then or between second, then or between third. Okay. If anyone tries, you can send me the screenshot whenever you try. I'll guide you at that time. Okay. But first complete the TS49. Write all the test cases. If you got any defects, write down those. After that only TS59 comes. So go in the sequence. Okay.
Yes.
Mm, any other questions from anyone?
No.
Let's go with the theory. We have used duplicate in the matching rule. Okay, what is it? What duplication rule does and what matching rule does? So what matching rules do? Matching rule checks like whatever data you are entering. Is that data available in the system or not? Okay. If there is already a record with the same data, then matching rule will say yes from their end. Okay, we got the record. What duplicate rule do? Duplicate rule, after finding the data, duplicate rule do stop the record on updating or saving and sends you the error message. So there are two things. Matching rule only finds the record, duplicate records. Duplicate rule stops you and shows you the message. So these are the two functional, two different things which these two topics does altogether. Matching rule only finds the duplicate data. It does not stops you. It does not shows you the message. What duplicate do? It only stops you if they found the data from the matching rule, and if they found the data, they shows you the error message. Understood?
Yes. What if we only apply a matching rule?
If you only apply matching rule, then it will only check the duplicate found or not, but it will not stop you.
Okay. How we can check this?
Deactivate the duplicate rule. Deactivate it,
No.
but nothing will work because
Yes.
everything will be checked at the back end. So there is no sense. You are going to test the user story, not the topic.
Okay.
Topic is just for the understanding, just for the interview perspective. Like you know things like what is a duplicate rule? It's the question in the interview. What is the matching rule? Can you tell me some scenario which you have tested? Okay, what are the test scenarios you have written in this particular requirement? So these are the question asked. So whatever we have covered so far, everything is asked by the interview. All are, you can say, a leaked topic, a topic. All these are asked by the interviewer all the time. Okay, it can be raising a defect. It can be what is the life cycle of the defect. It can be what is formula field, what is validation rule, what is send, what is this? different types of clouds, what is schema builder, how we can use it, what are the steps, or what type of data type, what is data type, what is object. Everything we have covered. Everything is being asked by the interview. So there is nothing like you can leave, you can take things lightly. Each and everything we are covering is the only the important part, which is asked by the interviewer all the time. Got my point?
Yes.
So I'll share this. So we have covered duplication rule, matching rule. We'll cover just a smaller topic. User creation, Salesforce sandbox. Just use. Let me add the notes. Okay. What is Salesforce sandbox? We'll cover. It's a theory topic. Understanding one, but
So, sir, I'm just unable to see the notes by my own Google Drive.
yeah, you will not. These access is given to the email ID,
Okay.
like the email ID which you have changed now.
Yes,
Only,
yes.
only on that email ID you will have this access now,
Okay.
not to everyone. I can share on your email as well. That's not an issue.
Hmm.
Any,
o-
I can share on your personal emails as
Okay.
well. Yeah, tell me your emails if you want.
Nikhil Guy. Yeah, this one.
Okay. Anyone else access on their personal email? Praveen,
Praveen.
Avijit,
Praveen.
Praveen. What's your email? Tell me.
Kshatriya.
Can you type in?
KSHA.
Yeah. No. What?
KSHA.
KSHA
RIYA.
RIY. Okay. What else?
Wait, wait.
Gmail.com. Okay.
Wait. I'm typing it.
Anyone else?
On the
Rahul. Yeah. Okay. Rahul. Wow. 181 at the rate gmail.com. Anyone else want access? Abhijit, you don't want? Okay. I sent you
no. No.
You entered a wrong email for Praveen.
wrong email for.
Praveen.
I just posted it in chat.
He,
Nikhil, your email is correct or not? Let's
yeah,
check on that.
my one is correct.
Okay.
He put his
Rahul
email
one is
in.
correct.
Yes.
Rahul. Rahul is correct. Now this email is wrong. Not give me the email ID rather than doing all this. Put the email on the chat.
He
Email is
already
already.
already did.
Okay. Okay. Any more questions? Be available. Be proactive like the Nikhil asked the questions. If you want fruitful from this course, there is only one way. You have to be active. If you sit like nothing, like generally I don't see Abhijit, Rahul, Praveen ask any question. So it's like you are forcefully joining the session, but you don't want any. So that won't work.
When will be the mock, sir?
Yeah, that I was about to tell. Just a minute.